This is the Bissell Pet Hair Eraser. It's an upright vacuum. One of its unique features is the lift away, so you can remove the canister from the head and agitator of the vacuum. It's got this little button here on the back that you just pinch. It allows you to lift it off. Then in this setup here, you can remove the hose and wand attachment. It's got a little latch to remove it here. Then you can put on any one of your tools that it comes with. It comes with a turbo eraser pet tool, and then you also have a traditional crevice tool. And this is great because now you can hold the canister in one hand, you can vacuum the stairs, you can do couches, you can do baseboards, you can take it out to the garage and vacuum out cars and things like that. It's a really nice setup. Then when you're all done with that feature there, you can just put it back on. It just slides, clicks back into place, and now the agitator and head of the vacuum is then reconnected to the canister. And now it's just your traditional vacuum. So it does have the more traditional bristles here, and I think it did a really great job vacuuming. I did both the carpeted areas in my house. Now, I did notice that it just has a deeper, bassier sound than other vacuums that have more of a high-pitched whir or motor running to them. So I did enjoy that. So it's got a little bit different sound. However, when testing the decibels, it's right in range with all of the other vacuums that I've tested. High 70s, low 80s as far as the decibels for loudness of the vacuum. So it's not louder than any other vacuum. The cord here on the side, nicely wrapped up for cord management. It is nice and long. It's 25 feet long. That was more than enough room for me to plug it into one outlet and then be able to vacuum the entire 450 square feet of my main level on my house, and then even up the stairs as well. It does have the nice canister here where everything collects, so all of your dirt, dust, hair, and debris will get collected into this canister here, which is removable. Just like all of the other ones, you got the latch here on the back that opens it up. You can dust everything out, and then you can also take off the top here, or excuse me, dump everything out. I might have said dust, excuse me. So here on the top, you can remove it. Now, a lot of them have this access where you can pull it out, and then you've got this little canister here that needs to be emptied as well, but this one does not, and I'll show you that here in a second. But it's got your foam filter up top here that is rinsable, so you can rinse that out every couple months, clean it up nicely, let it completely air dry before putting it back together. But here it does have this little cylinder inside of it, and this does help with airflow and performance of the vacuum. It also does really good at collecting some of that finer dust and debris, but it's really nice and compact. Some of these are open, and what I noticed is when I clean with this one, it's collecting a lot more of the dust and debris in the actual canister, so you'll have to take that out less. So that's just what I've noticed when using this one. So I thought that was a really cool updated feature of that. Put it back on here, just latches back into place. Now on the front here, it does have a HEPA filter, so you can just pop off the cover here, and then you've got your HEPA filter with a little latch there that removes, and then this can be replaced every year or so. Kind of just depends on how often you use your vacuum. Now I did notice that the HEPA filter does do a really good job at grabbing and collecting dust. I didn't smell or see any dust back in the air. Some vacuums that don't have that feature, you can kind of see the dust building up, or you can actually just smell it. So the filter does do a really good job. Now, I did test some of the features of this vacuum, so it did say that it's tangle free. So I'm not sure exactly what that's referring to. I'm gonna have to test it out more. So in our house, we do have some other vacuums with this traditional agitator and hair. Longer hair gets caught on that, so we do have to do regular maintenance on our vacuums to get the hair off and clean those. So I don't see any hair collected on it now. Well, actually I see a little bit, but it's not terrible. So I will update you as I continue to use this vacuum on that as far as being tangle free. You know, I'm not sure how that is or what they're using for that test. I did do a test where I personally put down a couple pieces of floss and vacuumed that up, and the floss was, you know, a couple feet long, about 3 feet long. Two of the pieces of floss did get tangled around the agitator, but one piece of floss did get into the canister of the vacuum. A couple features I like, so it does swivel really nicely. So the swivel head does a really good job being able to be maneuvered, and it's really smooth. So even when rolling it on hard surface floors, it does have rubber wheels or rubber coated wheels, so it was rolling really smoothly on the floor. It's got two power modes. So mode 1 is just going to turn on the suction. So that's going to be great for if you're cleaning hard surface floors and you don't want the agitator on, or you're cleaning something really delicate, a rug or something, and you don't want the agitator on, or if you're just using the hose or wand attachment. Then the second power mode is of course going to turn on the agitator. The agitator does turn off when it's in its upright position. To get it to recline in the back position, you just hold the head of the vacuum. So put your foot on it, release. It's just got an automatic switch that releases it. So that's really nice. The filtration system I really liked. As far as the loudness or sound, I did test it, and it is, again, high 70s, low 80s for decibels. And then the suction. So the suction, you can control it a little bit. So on the handle, there is this little slide. So you will slide that forward or backward to either give you more suction or less suction. And that's great when you're vacuuming area rugs. You don't want as much suction. So that almost cuts the suction in half. So I believe it was around 7 PSI with that vent open, and then completely closed. It was all closer to 17 kPa. Sorry, I said PSI. 7 kPa, so that's a measurement of suction, or it was at 17 kPa. And that is right in line with a lot of these vacuums, kind of in this range. So overall, I am really happy with it. It performs really well. I really like some of the functions and features of it. It's got a nice feel to it. I do like this pet hair brush right here. It does have a different little setup. So instead of your traditional bristles, it does have these little rubber fins here. So I think that will also help with hair buildup and things like that. And this is going to be great for cleaning pet beds, couches that a lot of animal hair gets on. So I did vacuum my couch with this and did a really good job grabbing all of that hair that gets collected in the couch. And then one final feature that I didn't mention is the cord here. It can be used as a pet tool or a pet toy. So my cat Stormy, our rescue cat, as soon as I got the cord out on this vacuum, she doesn't usually do this, but for some reason she did attack the cord on this vacuum. I don't recommend you do that because you don't want any damage on the cord, but just a little side note that for whatever reason, this vacuum really caught our cat, our rescue cat Stormy's eye. So overall, I am really happy with the vacuum. I'll continue to use it and give you any updates on its performance. But this is the Bissell Pet Hair Eraser. I will link to it in the description of this video if you'd like to check it out. Again, my name is Drew. I'll see you in the next one.